Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, Hansen is out there with Shepard. Then it's Topic. Then it's MP. And it's McCain in at the 2. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Topic. Pass to Gilmore. Passes it to Hansen. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Dillingham. And the rejection by MP. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Dillingham. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Dillingham. And again, the Bucks miss. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, MP. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. Pulls up. High post. Here's McCain. Count it.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Dillingham. Gilmore grabs the miss. To the left wing. Here's Topic. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
To the paint. Antetokounmpo inside. 23 points his last outing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
MP outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. You look at MP, a great player, second in the league.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Dillingham. They could use a bucket. Pass to Strother. Tries again, and it's blocked. They recover it. Anunoby has the open look, and the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia leading by 4. On the wing, MP. Here's Topic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still scoreless. Pass to Strother. It's up a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Shepherd with the ball. Covered by Giannis. To the left side wing. MP outside. Pulls up. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Bucks trail by 5. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Five on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first personal foul.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the pass to Stewart. The kick out to Anunoby. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 4. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Now we can take a look at MP. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring. First in rebounding. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Now, MP. After OG Anunoby missed from long range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bucks trail by 7. Dillingham with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Strother. Back to Anunoby. Dillingham with it. Over Topic. And the rejection by MP. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Johnson is checked in for the Bucks. Neely comes in for Dillingham. To McCain. Now Shepherd. Last game we saw him score 13. Gilmore, no good. And the foul called on MP.
Gilmore.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson against MP. Timeout called the Bucks. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best five. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Dance team.
Here's Neely. Saw him with 29 points last game. Washington kicks to Johnson. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Neely. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Gilmore, and the dunk by NP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Johnson. Passes to Brown. That one rolling around and rims out. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Strother. And there's the pass to Neely. They need this. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Neely after the Sixers pick up 2. The Bucks working the ball around. Four on the shot clock. And York pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 13. Gilmore. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilmore's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over to the wing. Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
P.J. Washington taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And some changes here for the 76ers. Smith comes in for Shepard. And it's Burks in for Topic. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia leading by 14. On the wing, MV sinks the triple. 16 points for him.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Washington. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Smith. And Brown pulls it down. Bucks trail by 17. Johnson inside. MP's there. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by MP. And the 76ers lead by 17. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. It's good from long range. Strother's got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Johnson, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's
Johnson,
game.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Johnson. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Neely. Scoreless thus far.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Gilmore. Passes it to York. And he jams it with authority.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson for 3. And York pulls it down. York's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Johnson. Can they get it? Here's Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Substitution here for Milwaukee. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Johnson is out there with Dillingham. Then there's Washington. And it's Brown in at the 4-man position. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers made some big plays. He dropped in 36 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Spencer. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Spencer's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Washington. Johnson can't hit.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
MP against Johnson. Gilmore, no good. Milwaukee has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Now the dish to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilmore's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 8. The tray. Good defense by MP. The 76ers leading by 21. Poked away. And they double up MP. Pass to Spencer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gillingham with it. Pass to Washington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Passes it to York. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
The 76ers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Johnson, the pass to Washington. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Ellis. MP outside. Again, Philadelphia.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Down low. Here's York. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Bucks shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And the rejection by MP. The pass to York. Back to MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gilmore's got 11 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Brown. Covered by Smith. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Man, this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP outside. Inside, York. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gilmore's got his 8th assist in the game. And here is Johnson. He's got 8. Pass to Dillingham. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
And so it's Philadelphia, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Shepard out there with MP. Then it's Topic. Then it's Hansen. And it's McCain in at the 2-go. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at MP, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Strother, no good. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Gilmore. Milwaukee with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Strother. To the middle. Dillingham, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Right wing, Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
MP against Anunoby. Here's Gilmore. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilmore's got 31 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Dillingham. Anunoby in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through.
Shots good by Gilmore.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And they call an illegal screen here. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for the Bucks, Dillingham, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Shots good by Topic.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Dillingham, he's got 12. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Strother. The shot. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Neely's checked in for Dillingham. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Down low, here's Stewart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Gilmore. That one falls. Gilmore's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Neely. The kick out to Anunoby. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Shots good by Gilmore.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Shepard. Shepard's got 5 points so far.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Gilmore. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilmore's got 40 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Stewart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists? And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And the basket by Hansen.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Strother. To end the drought. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Johnson up top, 8 points for him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Johnson's got 10.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The 3 from MP. No good there. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Strother, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Neely. He has 5. Kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Gilmore driving the lane, and the dunk by MP.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Neely the pass to Johnson. He lobs it up. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. To the inside, Gilmore. And the dunk by MP.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And the foul called on MP.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your 76ers. Smith. Spencer.
Neely the pass to Johnson. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. Gilmore's got 49 points in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Here's Neely. He has 7. Now the pass to Washington. Here's Brown. Going inside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Neely. Knocked loose. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Gilmore. The layup missed. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Neely. Pass to Strother. Another shot. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Neely.
Here is the 2K leader with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You look at MP, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. York's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Neely the pass to Brown. And here is Johnson. Passes it to Neely. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gilmore's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Burks in the corner. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Burks on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is. Willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Strother. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Count the basket. Spencer's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Out to the right wing. Looking to end the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Gilmore's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. York, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
There's the pass to Brown. Pass to Washington. It's blocked. On the wing, MP. Covered by Johnson. Gilmore, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
For the finish. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Brown, the pass to Neely. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Strother. That 3 off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
A 3 from MP. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that he's checked in for the 76ers. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got OG Anunoby. Dillingham is out there with Johnson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Passes it to Anunoby. The 3 from Johnson. Good on the three-point shot.
Johnson. He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
MP right side. There's the feed to Smith. Giannis with some nice D.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Anunoby outside. Here's Dillingham. Covered by MP. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Bucks. The pass to Stewart. The shot comes out. Good defense by MP. Cunningham on the wing. Johnson against MP. To the paint. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Stewart. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
MP with it. Defended now by Dillingham. MP kicks to Cunningham. Back to MP. Three-pointer on the way. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Dillingham with it. The kick out to Anunoby. Fires the 3 with the putback. Giannis on the follow.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Ellis outside. That one drops for him. Gilmore's got 56 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anunoby outside. Oh, Anunoby in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to York. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Strother. A three ball. Rebound by Smith.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
The offensive rebound. And Ellis with the block. MP looking around to the right side. Tries a three. Drills it from outside. Gilmore's got 59 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Strother. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's MP for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Washington. And York pulls it down. York's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the middle. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Passes to Anunoby. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Here's Gilmore. He shoots again. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Ellis. And the Bucks miss again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Gilmore, no good. Anunoby outside. The open shot by Dillingham. Rebound by the 76ers. Gilmore passes to York. Out to Smith. MP outside. And the 76ers get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
To end the cold streak, Washington trying to break free. Misses at the rim. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. You're good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
He had a nice open look right there.
The assist, Dillingham.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A 3 from MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Neely. On the wing, Anunoby. Misses the three. Ellis outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long and good night, everyone.